wards are immune to any sort of damage. So doesn't work in that way, but you do at least have the impale. We're about to get into this game. The draft is probably the quickest draft I have ever casted. Fnatic versus Execration. Fnatic 1 game up in this 2-game series. Actually, it's going to be DJ playing the Bounty Hunter. Maybe I was mistaken thinking he played the Witch Doctor last game, but it's also not surprising that both the support players can play Witch Doctor. Execration be on the Radiant side, Fnatic over on the Dire. I'm looking forward to this game. It should be pretty good. I'm guessing it's going to be... Okay, it looks like an aggro tri-lane coming out from Fnatic. They don't want to put the Oracle up against... they don't want to play Darkseer up against the Oracle, so they're going to send Darkseer to solo safe lane, I guess, up against the Nyx Assassin. So he should have an okay time against the Nyx Assassin. Now, moving through the Dire jungle, they're going to actually... Yeah. I'm a bit confused about these lanes now. Actually, no, it's not actually how they're going to run it. They're just getting some aggressive observer wards down. They might want to try and block up the Gen's jungle. They get the right click onto the Terror Blade. He's going to get body up, blocked up a little bit. He actually went the Metamorphosis level 1. Bounty Hunter can go with this now. And because Zook has the Arc Lightning, he's not going to be able to get vision. OD walking up onto the high ground, gonna maybe try and battle it up against these two heroes. Probably not the best idea, especially as Nyx Assassin does have a stun if he wants to use it. Actually uses that Astral Imprisonment and does get the ward. Really well played there, knowing that Chen can't do too much to the OD. OD does get caught on the edge of that impale. They're trying to get the body blocks, they're gonna get it. The right click's coming in from Chen, but not another stun for another 5 seconds. Mushi trying to run it away, using that salve. Nyx Assassin. There's actually 15 less move speed, that they do get the stun. OD has now wasted salve and down to half HP already. So actually Mushi is going to be solo safe lane for now. Yeah, actually no, Net is coming in as well. So we are going to have like a defensive dual lane. Chen on the other team. Bounty Hunter will be roaming against the Chen. So 2 non-laners, I guess, 1 on each side. So I think OD will have an okay time in it. He did have to use that salve early on, but he did get himself that rune denying it. And Darkseer is going to take one more right click and then he might go down. Yes! Oh, I was going to get this. He will die. Oracle not... Oh, salve! Going to be wasted. Oracle not taking the creep aggro away, and he can take it away himself. So definitely a mistake coming out there, but Execration do get Oracle laning up against Darkseer, which is what they want. You can fortune end off this one. I mean, it does cost a fair bit of mana, to be fair. Purge off the Iron Shell. And Nyx Assassin. He's getting so aggressive. But he's got 2 mangoes, plus the 3 base regen he has normally. He's got 5 base regen. It's just disgusting, you know. Oracle getting chased after. Bounty Hunter was surged up, the right clicks come in. He's only level 1, so no Janada to fully slow him down, but with the Orb of Venom, they might be able to get one more punch in if they can. No! In comes Terror Blade with the AoE reflection, slowing down Bounty Hunter for now. Bounty Hunter in Viz. They know he's here. Where's the sentry? The sentry is right next to him by the tree, and they get their 2nd kill of the game. Bounty Hunter goes down. Sentry proving to be a worthy one. Doesn't find the Observer Ward. It does get them the kill. I haven't looked at this matchup very much, but Tiny will be battling up against the Zeus. He's got the stick. He's probably going to finish. He hasn't put it into a wand yet, but those charges will inevitably come in handy. Bounty Hunter shows himself in lane. He's got 2 sentry wards, and Zeus has no sentry wards for himself. The stun comes out just in time. Where's the toss? Couldn't get in range. They tried. Now we're going to see Ohio in some trouble. Refraction was already used. Oh, he's going to get healed up. Purifying Flames, not high enough level. Can't get enough damage in. And I think we're going to see Oracle go back to base. How's the Chen doing though? He's stacking up this camp, or at least trying to pull it a little bit early. Last hit. Actually, Zeus suffering quite a lot. Tiny with that high base damage at 77 can get in the denies before the outlining comes in. And Zeus is so afraid of stepping up. If he gets stunned and tossed back towards the tower, he's pretty dead. He's got no sentry wards either. Bottom boots coming in though. Assassin, he's just getting so aggressive here. Tossed back towards DJ. Next, you know he's not in biz, right? He's just running up there, getting aggressive. But it's because the Chen's coming in. They're going to get the Centaur stopped onto Bounty Hunter. This could be a second death. All even needing the shockwave. It's so weird how he just got so aggressive and the Tiny didn't back off. Neither did the Bounty. They just didn't see the Chen coming in. How's this Terrorblade doing? Up to 16 last hits though, and Nox is doing okay in this lane actually. He's been forced back a couple of times. One because of his death. He hasn't finished the Soul Ring yet, opting to go for the boots first even.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack!
Okay, Bounty Hunter. The Invis Bounty Hunter. Darn shell, but there's a fight going down in the mid lane. They get the Centaur Wars done, plus the shockwave going through. Tiny does go down. Good gank. Zeus looks like he fell earlier on, but it is going to be a trade and probably worth it because Tiny was really dominating this lane. Now up to level 6. The OD quietly farming away. Already got treads. Sitting on Agi treads for some reason. I guess he doesn't want mana. He doesn't want the extra int to burn his mana and take extra damage coming in, but there's no mana burn actually on Nick's Assassin yet. Guess he doesn't need the int treads to help him heal up. And now, Tiny getting wrapped around on again, but the Impale did miss. There is extra mana if the Nyx wants it. They're going to give up on this movement. Just a little bit too fast. Zeus does get stunned up. And no toss there. I'm looking forward to seeing how this Terrorblade can do. He's already got the Aquila plus the Quelling Blade. Mid lane seems to be a whole area of action. Bounty Hunter though, he's died twice. Execration. Careful. They've been dealing with this Bounty Hunter very well. Considering how much of a pain he can be. Okay, now Terrorblade straight away popping this Metamorphosis plus his Conjure Image to get those illusions out, and they're just going to push the wave as hard as they can, it seems. Darkseer without any mana, without that Soul Ring. He doesn't do much, but look, OD, he's got 2 levels in Arcanil, but he's going to kill off this illusion very quickly. Look, 250 pure damage. Terrorblade, you are nothing, and now Oracle getting wrapped around from the side, tossed back towards the tower, takes a lot of damage, along with the Astral doing a little bit extra as well. Mid one has to be careful, he's getting away. Now the stun on Duck, Devour does hit. There is the Carapace, maybe waiting to pop it, doesn't use it just yet. The toss doesn't have enough damage to finish off the Terrorblade. In comes a right click from Mushi though, and finally the stun, plus the vacuum is enough to finish off the Terrorblade, but Tiny does go down. That's Chen getting the kill there. 450 gold going away him. Good micro. This guy shanks. 2-0-1 now. So it was a fairly even trade across the map, but can they get any more? The stun hits, and there's the Thunder God's Wrath finishing off the OD, and now they're looking to get the Darkseer. Darkseer gonna run himself away, slowed up a little bit, and now the nuke coming in from Oracle. Oracle is gonna go down here though. Oh no, he didn't have, I don't think he had mana. He maybe could have gone for the Fortune's End. He needed to dodge off that Iron Shell. But I think that the time it took for him to turn around would have made him dead anyway. And he's searching desperately for a kill. It looks like he's going to go Blink, what with 1200 gold saved off. But with Zeus getting that kill on OD, bolster him up. Now up to 500 gold. Probably gonna go see the good old Ether Lens come up next. Zeus gonna come up to this top lane. Really, there's Doxes here as well. Terrorblade's come up as well. The global. Wall a heal. Trying to keep Chen alive. Where's the War Stomp? Was already used. There is the Alpha Wall, throwing in some extra right clicks, but the toss and walk away from the Tiny. Feels confident, but Nyx Assassin's hit level 6 now. Looks like we're all go, guys, but in the top lane, Terrorblade goes down. Vacuum along with Witch Doctor just hitting level 6. Gets the Death Ward out. Mid lane now, some more action taking place. Mid one, he's going to go down here and he's going to get stunned up. And it's Nyx Assassin getting the kill with that Spike Carapace, I think. Just nothing that DJ can do. The ward put down. Perhaps you just could de-ward if you wanted to. But
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Poor Bounty Hunter. Really hasn't been able to find much. I was at the Shuriken cost, Charles, but it's going to cost him heavily. Undergods Wrath plus the Purifying Flames. Do not underestimate what Oracle can do. Yeah, this Zeus Oracle, the two together. Thinking about it, Zeus has 350 plus 225, so about 5. Okay, let's ask what's going on here at the moment. As the stuns do come out, the coconut is still bouncing around. Fortune's End saving Terrorblade just for now. He's going to get bottled up. So he should come back on a decent amount of HP. Yeah, 300. Yeah, if we do some maths, about after reduction, about 500 damage from Zeus, magic damage, and then plus Purifying Flames, about nearly another 300. So we're talking about 800 magic damage. If you include Fortune's End, so about 800 magic burst damage in under a second. Onto one hero. In this stage of the game, that is so powerful. A little bit of lockdown, gonna get stunned up now. OD getting caught out here, turning for some reason. Maybe wanting to try and get the Astral off, but no, not gonna work. Well, that Observer Ward is just gonna get de-warded straight away. So, Bounty Hunter's gotta be careful here. Dodges. And to deny. The deny of the ward. Denying that gold, and a little bit of experience as well. So at this point, we'll look at some of the net worth. We do see Execration ahead by 1k. They were behind by 1k, but after that team fight, 2k swing in net worth. Similar story, same story with the XP. So Fnatic were ahead until they started taking fights. Then he's going for the mech. So the net worth is actually very even at the moment between, like really only 2k, pretty much 1k between the top leaders. Between the top 3 cores, it's only a 1k difference in net worth, which is very unusual to see, I'd say. Nobody's gone for the drums. A little bit of attack speed, extra move speed, some stats, plus the active as well. It's pretty decent, and it does give him a little bit more int as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Top tower gonna go down as this little Radiant army continues to march on forward. Valkyrie pushing this bottom lane by himself at the moment. Assassin has been tracked up, so he's not going to go invis without anyone knowing about it. But this push still happening in this top lane. Rishi's got to be careful. He is going to get hit by this Fortune's End, but with the backup coming in, look, this cast is going to stun down and lock down these creeps for a long time. He can get some damage in. The Terrorblade, in his ultimate form, does conjure image up in a few seconds to get some extra illusions up, but probably will just get beaten down by the OD. It might not even be worth Terrorblade like leveling conjure image. Actually, yeah, it probably still is, but maybe maxing out the reflection first. Where is that reflection? I don't know if that was a misclick or whether he was expecting. Don't know whether it hits invis units. Let me know. Oh, Tiny gets called out. Yeah, it does not Tiny. Nick's assassin gets caught out there. No time to react, and now Zeus throws out the Thunder Gods, but the wall was put right on top of him. The Witch Doctor's ultimate is going to get cancelled straight away. So it's 2-for-1 at the moment. The toss up in the air. We need Bon Jovi. He needs to get out. I don't know whether he's going to survive through all of that. No, way too much damage. Even the extra fountain regen heal is not going to keep him alive. A 3-for-1 and Execration overextending themselves a little bit in this top lane.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
Even with the Witch Doctor, his ward didn't last very long at all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is taking a drubbing.
After the failed push from the Radiant, they're gonna farm up for now. Zeus nearly got that Ether Lens. It's kind of hard to believe. I feel like we're much further than 14 minutes into the game. What with all the action that's been going on, and there's been some slow games in this tournament. It's nice and refreshing. Doctor and Co. Co being the Tiny. They've smoked up now. They've found Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi in some trouble. The toss. Avalanche going to deal most of the damage, and he's going to go down in the end. The last right click. Burn him out. The Nyx Assassin is invis. The sentry goes down, so they know that Nyx Assassin is chasing after the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor needs to throw out the cast. He does. It's bouncing between multiple heroes in the vacuum, bringing someone back, and now Net. He throws out the ultimate. It's bouncing around, doing a lot of damage. Finally, he gets stopped by the impale coming out. But Nyx Assassin chased after. No spike carapace. One more right click from OD as he gets surged away. Going to get themselves 4 kills out of that. And no one of Fnatic is dead, so they can maybe move, take some more objectives. Although Net, he's got to be careful here. The Frost Ogre Mage is actually not going to do much damage either, but the Centaur Conqueror does have the stun. Probably will end up falling eventually. And the cask, yeah. They clear up those Chen creeps. Extra bit of bounty going their way. OD with this Ogre Club, we might see it would not surprise me anyway to see a Dragon Lance. Increasing OD's range is really strong. His range is a little small. Being able to hit those Arcane Orbs from further away. Very nice.
Ownage!
Okay, Tiny. Where is he? Blade getting picked off in the dire jungle. Maybe he was staying his welcome a little bit there. And Tiny showing off that blink dagger. Don't know how long he's had it there. Bounty. Witch Doctor stalking the Chen. They're going to get the extra move speed. It's going to bounce. If he gets lucky, the cast bounces aren't quite so lucky. They might be able to finish off the Chen if the cast had bounced back towards the Chen, but instead it went towards the. What's it get? Look, this Nyx Assassin, every time he goes in, but his Net has got him. They know where he is, and now DJ puts down. It's tracked up for now. They throw out the dust. Bounty Hunter is going to be, it's not going to work if he goes invis, and he is going to be slowed down as well. Good carapace coming out from Nyx Assassin. Plus the Fortune's End, saving him for a little bit. He's going to get tossed up, thrown in the air. I think he's going to burn. Actually, no, there was so many heals coming in. Zeus ultimate comes out, dealing a fair amount of damage to the dire side. All 5 of them grouped up next to Zeus, but Zeus, look at the right click damage coming in from the OD. The Arcane Orb, way too much to deal with, and he's now on a killing spree. And the toss with the Avalanche is more than enough damage to bring down the Chen. Throw him from his horse or whatever he's riding today.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Them off, and it looks like Tiny's going to be looking for another pick-off in this top lane. It's the Terrorblade. No, Terrorblade, he's backing off. This bottom lane is being pressured and will probably go down. Mech there for Darkseer on cooldown from the earlier team fight.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He can now look to go Blink or Guarding Greaves would be There's probably not much point going Guardian Greaves this game, actually. There's nothing major to turn off. The right click, coming on to DJ now. They have Dust to reveal if they want. They go for Arcane. Actually, the Imprisonment is going to save DJ for a little bit. The vacuum wall catching out 3, plus a massive ultimate coming in from Muchi. There's the combo. It's a double kill now. Can it be 3? It's not, as his allies get it instead. It's the Darkseer finishing off the Nyx Assassin. But a vacuum into the Sanities. Way too much for Execration still win, and that's 3 of them going down in that team fight. We're now 13 for 20. Here I was thinking Execration. They did have a good start, but as soon as Fnatic group up as 5, it's so hard to fight into them. Perfectly coordinated from Fnatic. They can go back, clean up this the Dire jungle if they want to, but maybe they're thinking about Roshan. Yeah, it does look like they're going to go into Roshan. Tiny could maybe join them in a minute. Well, and Tiny's got 4k gold, so that's basically his Aghanim Scepter done now as well.
Its middle tower is under attack.
It's going to get regenerated as well. Thunder God's Wrath is going to come out and scout it out, but there's nothing the Radiant can do. There's no chance they're going to get there in time. Roshan will fall way too quickly. The extra damage coming in from OD and pure damage. And BKB as well. I like, normally ODs will just focus on going in item after in item, but OD's going for survivability and it's just going to get that in through Arcane Orb, through each attack giving him an extra 5 intelligence. That's like, that's a lot right now, the combo. Tiny getting that kill, dominating away, even though he died earlier on. Who are they going to find next is the question. Chasing after who they can. Can't find anyone. Taking down this mid tower with ease.
Radiant forts have been
Execration wanted to defend this. Fortification does come out. Not quite as easy as they were hoping, but it's still gonna happen one way or another. So yeah, if you think about it, you get 10 in from a Mystic Staff. I mean, a Staff of Wizardry even. So once OD has hit someone twice, he's already got 1,000 gold items worth. Intelligence. There is a Sentry Ward down there. Actually, might be able to pick up the OD, but he uses that BKB straight away. Not wanting to die now, turns onto the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin is going to need some serious heals if he wants to survive through all this. The Carapace isn't going to stop Mushi from attacking. He's still got the BKB. The vacuum and the wall comes through as well. We do see the Nyx Assassin blow up as well as the Oracle. Now the chase continues. Mushi does get the Astral now, but 4 seconds. He's got to be careful here. Also, you've got to remember, actually, he has the Aegis. Thunder God's Wrath, it does a lot of damage. You've got to remember the max level static field. He was right in the middle of everyone as he was tossed forward into the midst of his enemies. Doesn't matter though. OD with the Aegis. He knew he had that up. It is a fairly early burn, but they still managed to get a lot of kills because of it. He's now back up to full health, and they can look to take this T2 tower and maybe even progress up onto the high ground. Now, he's got 2,500 gold. He can buy all the wards he wants for his team. Like I said, actually did go for the Octarine. Not Octarine, the Guardian Greaves. I find this surprising, because there's not much to purge. However, it is still really good. You get low, you get extra HP regen, you get extra armor. Using mech doesn't cost mana anymore. That's still a pretty good item. OD now going for a Yasha. This is just like, what is this build? I'm kind of digging it. Now he's like going like an Agi carry build. And just going in for like stats and attack speed. He knows he's got enough damage with this Arcane Orb. And the more Arcane Orb attacks he gets, the more int he gets, and the more damage he ends up doing. I guess he's not wanting to stack up in too much, considering he's against the Nyx Assassin as well. Yeah, I'm guessing that's his thinking. So, it's pretty smart. In that, he's got himself a Gem of True Sight going up against the Nyx Assassin. That's nice to have. Meanwhile, Chen goes down. DJ getting that kill. He's already finished up a pipe, and an E-Blade for Tiny. What is this? Down. Again, they get the track onto the Nyx Assassin, but Hayo, he's got to be careful. He does go down. They blow him up very quickly with the magic damage. They have. We're going to see another fight come out here. Meanwhile, OD doing some more farming things. Looks like he's actually going to go S and Y. Alrighty. OD is now an Agi carry.
Mega kill!
Blade. This ether lens.
Top tower is under attack.
Doing so much, and that's a haste on Tiny. Tiny? He's gonna look to go for the Oracle. Look at the right clicks, tossing him up in the air, and he's gonna blink away. The pressure is being applied in this top lane. So ether lens from Nick Assassin. Longer range Impale, longer range Mana Burn. The BKB from Mushi straight away. They're blowing up Nando. They're looking to go on the Nick Assassin as well. Sanity's Eclipse could prove useful here if they want to try and blow up. Before Boss Promise comes out. Or mid one. Goes forward. You can cast Fortune's End on allies?
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I didn't know that. Of course you can. No. Oh, clearly you can. Top 4 net worth. In fact, top 6 populated by 5 dire heroes, and it's only the Terrorblade that has even a look in at this point. Steal the catapult. Make sure it goes onto the tower. Actually, no, oh no, it's the Radiant catapult now. Stopping it going on the tower. Aegis would have expired about now, but that was already used. He gets his Estinger Sange. There's the S and Y. He's now an OD with 2k health. Okay. Nice one, Zeus. Nice one. Careful you don't throw that out on purpose. I mean, throw it out on accident. Still got the Sanity's Eclipse. He's gonna get gone on here. Use the BKB straight away again. He's gonna use the Sanity's Eclipse, holding on it for now. Witch Doctor waiting for the perfect time to use that cast. Cast does fly out. It's only gonna hit on the Nyx Assassin. Nyx Assassin, Fortune's End, the 4-star from Darkseid, get the vacuum back. I don't think Nyx is surviving through all of this. He doesn't get any heals. The Thunder's Wrath does come in, but the Sanity's Eclipse, there it is, plus the Witch Doctor's ultimate. Mid one is a little bit low, getting chased after by his own illusion. Well, reflection in this case. That's 4 dead. Dominating streak. Well, then the Witch Doctor. This should be the first set of racks going down inside the Execration space. And he doesn't have his Ags just yet. Should have it very shortly. That will help with the base push if they do really want to go for that. Bounty Hunter gets his 4-star. The pipe as well, really going to help negate a lot of damage coming in from the Zeus. Oh, toss. There's the tower going to go down, and Tiny has enough gold for his Aghanim Scepter. So he's going to pick himself up a tree trunk. The base sieging will become a lot easier. Not that it was tricky before. Alright, here we go. Pipe up. Oh, the Ravage coming out. That's a good impale there. Keeping people out for now. Mushi. He got nuked down by the Fury Flames in the toss back. They want to blob Oracle as quickly as possible. He is going to go down. DJ dominating. Down to half HP. They've got vision up on 2 heroes with the track. Waiting for the next weak wave to push out. What does OD go for next? Is my question. Oh, the toss in! Oh, this Tiny knows exactly what he is doing here. That's another dead. No buyback on either of these heroes. Execration. Top 5 net worth dominated by the dire side. That's another kill. Unstoppable streak, and things have just got from bad to worse for Execration. Looks like Fnatic will be winning the series 2-0. He's just done it again. They need to learn. Nyx Assassin, there's no point in him going invis. In fact, the avalanche will be dodged thanks to the OD helping him out now. And he blinks himself away. No? Oh, he gets brought back by the Chen. Okay, so you can purge off your allies. So no track on him either. Tiny being stalked, but Tiny, he's got 2.5k health. Or just under. As he looks to move up to the top lane. Ultimate. Okay, Zeus also just comes out. They want to block the Tiny. The Glimmer Cape coming out from net. He's still alive for now. He doesn't have Aegis, so if he goes down, this would be a big kill. But the save with the Astral Imprisonment, Fantasy's Eclipse off cooldown in 10 seconds. They're throwing out the right click. Assassin trying to do what he can, but the BKB now comes out. Oracle, he's going to go down. Fighting up against these. It wasn't a reflection. It was actually an illusion. The toss back into the air. He's like a little loop-the-loop. And the Radiant, they're going to lose their base. T4's about to go falling. Re-trunking Tiny's hand. Okay, OD goes for the ultimate. It doesn't kill anyone. There's Terrorblade is hiding in the corner. She's still alive for now. Okay, Radiant's Ancient is going to go slowly down. 3.5k health. There's Tiny. Maybe they just want to do a bit of fountain farming. This is pretty standard etiquette for Dota. Eating the Couriers, but yeah, with the mob on Tiny to finish this game off. Fnatic winning that game very, very convincingly. And I guess we're going to see them. They're definitely advanced to the playoffs now. I'm going to shortly find out who they'll be playing against. Also, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the cast. If you have, please give me a follow.